Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu swore to continue to fight Gaza on Sunday, even while he was in pain about the of 3 hostages of the Israeli army Enclave. Mr. Netanyahu began government meeting in Tel Aviv on Sunday by reading a letter from the families of Israeli soldiers who killed the fight in Gaza. "You have the authority to fight. You have no authority to stop," he said. Mr. Netanyahu, as will of soldiers, said that Israel's army would fight until end. The letter, with a message from relatives of Israelis, took streets demand a ceasefire to keep hostage in Gaza and many of them return home. The weekly rallies supporting hostages Tel Aviv attracted thousands of protesters to show outside the main center of the Israeli army. Hundreds of protesters gathered on a central boulevard in Tel Aviv to perform against government, before walking in the city to attend hostage rally. Deborah Galili, a protestoist from Tel Aviv, said, "We see that the current approach does not work. However, since then," Mrs. Galili said, "we don't see more hostage home to life. In the last weeks, a few hostages were killed by Israel's army. Ahal Besorai nephew were among those who were released during the pause. But their father Efi Besorai brother-in-law-fellowship. He said he was worried that he would bring the rest of his family home. A very difficult point because you want your loved ones be released. On the other hand, you want Hamas be eliminated." According to the authorities, 7 attacks that leave about 1,200 dead and 240 hostages. The goal is from time in conflict. Some protesters in rally on Saturday said that accidental of Israeli army's 3 hostages will marked a turning point in desire to criticize way people take war. Bayanyahu did not take responsibility, he said. Efi Taledano, another demonstrator from Tel Aviv, protested the government of Mr. Netanyahu before the war. After October Israeli attack, the hostages wanted deaths to continue to protest on Saturday night. Toledano, "When there was a war, we will all be silent and support the soldiers," he said. The deaths Rehin, Mr. Netanyahu'nun even at expense hostages. Even at expense life claim that he said. He added,